Oh, you've done your research, worked on your narrative, and now you're ready to double down on acquisition. But before that, let's slow down and show some love to your customers. After all, retention is necessary, maybe more important than acquisition. And also, they're decision influencers in more deals than we'll ever know about. So, let's find ways to provide immediate value to your customers. And you can get specific ideas for this by asking just any of your customer facing teams. Maybe sending out a simple Google Doc or a Google form for this should be should just be enough. You'll get enough ideas with that. Uh, to help with this, let me share 5 categories that you can maybe think of and then go beyond that. That'll help you and your team brainstorm that, right? So, and with every category, I'll also share an example of what we are doing at Sphere Growth. So it'll just help you visualize it better. One thing you could do is you can consider like creating additional guides that may help increase the ROI of the overall business vertical. Now, this may be directly by doing the thing that you do. For example, if in accounting software you help with finance, or if an HR engagement or an employee engagement software you help with HR, but can you somehow create something that helps the ROI, increase the ROI of the entire HR function, helps the entire HR function? That's the thought behind it. For example, at Sphere Growth, this video series was meant to be additional information for our clients that maybe they can consider using some pieces of it, maybe some tip, something, right? But we decided to share it with everyone anyway. Second, consider micro products or services. So for example, are there any micro product services that your clients may benefit from? Now, this could be developed or done by your team or maybe even with any one of your partners, right? So for us, we've developed microservices for our clients. Anything that we heard that, oh, this is what they were struggling with or didn't have the time to do it, we've developed something for it. For example, we've done a GM migration service recently, and then we also create something that will help a service to clean up target account lists, just because there were a lot of companies trying to do that, did not have the time to do it. That's just like a second thing to think of. Third, you could consider reasonably going out of scope. For example, if there's a feature that's behind, like let's say the next tier, consider, can you release it to a tier below, right? Or to customers a tier below, even for free, maybe temporarily. Can you do that, right? So for example, we've done that with a lot of our services. We've enabled services that like our clients may not have offered or like have subscribed to earlier, essentially. Next, just information, right? Is there any information that you can collect that will be helpful to your clients? For example, we collected sales and marketing benchmarks, specifically information on how the market was earlier and how it's changed, right? And this hopefully is going to help them with just understanding how is it performing. Is it, is there an anomaly, or is this what to expect? So that's something we read. The last one is a little different. You could consider just being a lot more transparent, right? So about just things like, what have you already improved? Are you making any changes in the future, right? So, and is there like just about new features that you're releasing and things like that? The reason is that you can show that the ROI of working with you has been increasing over time. Now, how we at Sphere Growth are doing this is we're releasing something called a .1 changelog, which has a list of all improvements that we are making to our services, our trainings our teams are going through, the changes in processes, like the micro things where it's less about the change and more about the fact that, oh, this company that we're working with gets better every month. We've been doing it, just we weren't transparent about this, right? And we just didn't think that anyone would care. So those are like the 5 categories, right? So the category 1, again, just to summarize, is like just information or video series, guides, anything. Second could be micro product or services you can offer. Third, go out of scope. Fourth is you can provide, again, information like benchmark numbers. Fifth is just be more transparent. Simple 5 categories. Again, when doing it for yourself, for every company, you'll come up with different ones. A lot of these things may not be direct, may not make a lot of direct financial sense. For example, I know we are selling a lot of these microservices and things at cost and sometimes even at a loss, right? But if you can do it, especially in this scenario, it's going to be beneficial. Maybe the second or third order consequences of doing this will be beneficial to your company. That's it for this video. Over the next few videos, we'll be sharing how we're looking at sales and marketing differently. And that has resulted almost in 100% increase in our SQLs. We are a B2B SaaS marketing agency just trying our best to help companies in the current market and thrive in this. Now, this video is part of an ungated series of videos, blogs, posts that will help with this exact thing. If you'd like us to send links to all of this content wherever we publish it to you, drop either send us your email, send us your LinkedIn profile, just comment below, right? And we'll send it to you. Cool. Thank you.